Alright, Saturday night in the wasteland. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. No events. Let's make sure we're all ready to go. Dun 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 dun. I am the Mothman. Let's jump over to a server with at least one friendo on it. Why not? Mr. Lothar, we are tracking you. I think we'll pop up here and speak to Scribe Valdez for a moment. Get started on the next step of the Brotherhood of Steel quest, why not? Not big mutant people. Anything but that.
Scribe, status report.
Dozens of mutants.
No semantics. Noted.
All the more reason to get down.
Hurry.
Here we go. Look at my little baby 154th level character. Nice. Wait, that's not right. Back through here, I forgot.
Shin's here to show those mutants who's boss.
Good. Our initiates help.
Thank God for that.
Is this the last of the attackers?
Unlikely. Hostile have been hitting into base for hours now. Our scouts. Once we return, reported the tunnels crawling with mutants.
A plan of attack. This threat won't take care of itself. We'll go on the offensive, take the fight to death.
We can barely hold a position of strength. Engaging superior numbers head-on would be suicide.
Oh man, would you stop being such a wuss?
Right now, we'll just be worn down over time.
Now we're talking.
My name is Night Shin, and I've got more holes than a golf course.
What's gotten into all of you? This is no time for bickering. Look, I think there is a way we can make the plan a success. I have some explosive charges. I was waiting to plant them as our last line of defense, but maybe we can put them to better use. If we go into the tunnels,
I like the sound of this plan.
we can destroy them and prevent any more mutants from attacking.
A surgical strike. Suppose that it worked. As much as I hate to admit it, you'll feel better off.
Nightshin's here to show those mutants who's boss.
Now we'll control the den. Site out that was made by the planet Bear. Engage with the lady.
Very well, Shin. That's the price of your cooperation, and I'll pay it.
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. How many have we lost so far?
A little longer. Never mind. Here are the bombs. I'll stay here and do what I can. Goodbye. I believe in you. All of you.
We're holding them for now, but how much longer until they break through?
I need
An attack on Fort Atlas? I knew it would happen
to go
eventually.
there.
So soon?
To battle, brothers! I hear the tail click-clacking of, super mutant suicide are causing some trouble. Listen here, any beer. Human bad. Human no take candle. Wait, that's a different game. Oh no! The super mutant fell down and went boom! Damn, we getting a share of Legos tonight though, huh? Let's go. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh yeah, there's a level. That's what I like to see. Ah, no. No. Bad doggy. Yes. Mises to pieces. I gotta remember, I'm not on my other character. I don't need to reload so much. This is a big clip, man.
Not if you keep taking
Sure makes a satisfying rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Mine. Also mine. All your base. So there. Yeah, the power armor guy's pretty sturdy. What can I say? Oops. It's you, Shin.
this battle only.
Dead muties? Because that was the way I was planning on ending this battle. With just a bunch of dead muties. Like him. And his little dog, too. Oh! To arms! Yes! Good times. Good times. Man, they're everywhere. What are we missing? Here I go. Is there a workbench up here for this guy? No? Shit. That's just poor planning. Die now. Bad mutant. No donut.
Well done.
They just keep coming. Another level. Well, I love it when a plan comes together. Ewok! What's happening, buddy?
Stand back.
Just working my way through the wasteland, you know.
Tunnels are sealed.
Doing events, doing Brotherhood quests, talking shit to Night Shin. What are you doing tonight, man? Good. Does it? Right on. I had Bats help me out with some of my settings earlier today. I am getting a weird error message, but I'm sure not going to restart now. It says my bit rate is low, but it sounds good to you and looks okay. I think I'll just leave it for now. As soon as I can get Mom and Dad to stop fighting here. But yeah, I appreciate it. Just laying down. I'll try to be very quiet. I have no idea what time zone you're in, so 8:31 here in gorgeous Denver, Colorado. Oh yeah. Perfect. Hey, as long as it's not giving you any issues, it could just be an OBS thing, or maybe it's cranky with me because I changed some stuff. I don't know. I'm getting ready for I don't know, six or 7 days from now, next weekend anyway. I'm gonna be streaming a bunch of the new Dune open beta. I think I can say that. But I won't say too much more about it other than I love Conan. I love all of Joel Bylos' games a lot. So. And I love that kind of survival crafting. Start with nothing. Lose everything kind of thing. Melissa and I put in, I don't know, probably 2,500 hours into Conan. Just building castles and fortresses and some PvP, not a lot, but a lot of PvE. Played through that game just half a dozen times, probably. So I'm big into that kind of thing, I guess. I was watching Demon earlier. Hey, Ram. Hi, Copy. Yeah, Joel's still at Funcom. His new game is Dune. And I was in the creator and press beta along with my friend Renfail, and some other stuff I can't really talk about. But I'm going to be playing it next weekend. So, speak to the Brotherhood upstairs. Speak to which Brotherhood upstairs? Like all the way upstairs?
But how much?
That just seems wasteful. It's been a long time since I did this quest on Big Bubbleonia. Oh, Doom the Dark Ages is coming out, what, the 15th? Yeah, I got that pre-ordered. So definitely gonna be playing the shit out of that. Love me some Doom, going all the way back. Yeah, I caught Demon earlier. He was doing a vertical thing, which was cool because I was like doing stuff out and about on my phone, and it fit totally perfectly. I've seen Morph do that a couple of times too, but okay, this is starting to make me mad. I think what's happening is I have too many things set to track. It's confusing to my brain. Yeah, Morph has got a pretty good setup. He runs both. But Demon was just messing around with it, so I jumped in and
We survived the
watched him for a while. It was cool. Oh, brother, give me a break, Shen.
What happened? You've been at each other's throats since you were.
The eyebrows of evil over here. Brr, brr, you spit on the Brotherhood. Brr, brr, brr. Well, you know, wow.
She did what now? I destroyed the transmitter.
Yeah, Conan on PC was awesome. We used to run like private modded servers,
You only
and at
did
one
this
point we had like, I don't know, 25 or 30 regular players, probably only 10 or 15 on at a time, but it was really cool for like 6 months straight. It was a lot of fun. Big old castles everywhere, but not like on some of the
It's
public
clear
servers where they're blocking spawn points and stuff for other people. And we had rules, man. All right, copy. I'll see you in the morning on your copy stream.
Do what you will, Shin.
I mean, I understand where Shin's coming from. He kind of represents that hardline Brotherhood thing, whereas Romani's more of the Fallout 3 Brotherhood. And I told myself this time I was going to go with Shin, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
And I've never seen Night Shin behave that way toward a superior officer. His rage has taken complete control of his senses.
Let's see. Romani did the right thing. We're better off without the brothers or the elders breathing down our necks. How the hell would I know that?
Night Shin believes strongly in the Brotherhood the Elders have built. And for good reason. It's given order to all our lives, and its mission is critical to the revival of humanity. Still, he fosters an oppressive and isolating
He does, right? It's not just me. He comes off like a dickhead.
detached and selfish with people like him at the helm. It's clear this rift won't heal easily. There's too much animosity between those two now. I still believe that they can come together in the end, though. I plan to do everything I can to make that
Good for you, Scribe Valdez. That's a good attitude. Yeah, Ewok, you know, it is a quirky game, Conan is, and from what little bit I saw in the press and content creator beta, it's still a little quirky. But I mean, like, all of Bethesda games have a little quirk to them, you know what I mean? I like that kind of stuff. I love the traversal mechanics in Funcom games, but I was a big fan of the Secret World, which not a lot of people were. I loved Age of Conan way back in the day, although even I'll admit the first 25, 30 levels were really where the game was at, and then later on it wasn't very well fleshed out. At least not that I ever got a chance to see, so. Check in with Russell Dorsey.
Attention, citizens.
Ooh.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Citizens.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Down here in the Cranberry Bog. All right, well, you know what I should do? I should probably de-chub. Because I'm a little ridiculous right now.
Cavalry's arrived, and not a moment too soon.
Suppressors. Go ahead and break that down for me. And that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of all of his games. The Secret World was such a blast. Conan Exiles, like I said, Melissa and I played the shit out of that game. Yeah, Ragnar came up with the story stuff for that, right? For Secret World? Ram, is that what you're talking about? Hey, Demon! You like Conan Exiles too, huh? Thinking about streaming that on Monday and Wednesday because I was going to do a little fake out. Like, it would fake anybody out. But, like, Bubbleonia goes to the desert. And, like, use a thumbnail that kind of suggested Dune. But then do Conan Exiles. Just to kind of show off some of that, that style of gameplay. And then next weekend, hopefully, I just want to stream the shit out of it. I've got, like, a lot of hours in the press and creator beta. So I know some stuff. So I figured I could get on and anybody who wanted to pop in and say hi, if they had any questions, I could answer. You know, at least for the first 3 zones, most of the game's stuff. So, and I just freaking love the traversal in those games. Did you really, Ran? I never played Anarchy. It's weird. I was playing EverQuest at the time. That was like my first ever video game outside of like arcade coin-op. You know, Donkey Kong Jr., Street Fighter 2. Put your quarter up on the deck and wait your turn. And we didn't have them at home. A little early for that, but I did have some cousins that had like Ataris and stuff, so I got to mess with them. But EverQuest was like my first video game. It was definitely my first MMO, and then of course Anarchy was like contemporary with that, and so I was just too busy, doing that other thing. SF2, what is that? I'll relay the report.
Join up, defend yourself, see the world while you're at it.
What are those? Yes, uncanny.
The Brotherhood treat that mutation of yours with all their fancy science stuff?
SF2. Trying to place it, man. Well, I think it's time to go kill the queen. If I'm de-chubbed enough for that sake, am I? Let's give it a shot, see what happens. Can I magically teleport down there? Oh, they nuked my camp. That's friendly. Oh well. That's what you get for building your camp in the middle of a nuke zone, I guess, right? Oh, Street Fighter 2, of course, yeah. I don't know why I missed that, because I was just talking about that. Did you do, like, real tournaments and stuff? I used to do really good, you know, I don't know, for some 19-year-old punk-ass wannabe rock and roller, anyway, at the 7-Eleven right by my apartment. Just throw my quarter up on the deck, wait my turn, dominate for an hour and a half or so. Inevitably, somebody would come along a little bit better. That'd be the end of that. But man, what a great use of a quarter, right? Old boy's here. Nice. Haven't seen him in a while. Hello! I hope I get credit for the do 3 events, get a whole shitload of scoreboard with the queen. I think we do, right? Did I break my gun? That's terrible. Hey, easy now. Forget I'm on my low-level character. You beat Dr. Disrespect? Nice. Nice. That's some bragging rights right there, though. When you beat the doctor. I haven't seen any Dr. Disrespect in years. Lady, can you land? Thank you. But yeah, I never got to play any Anarchy. I did see Josh Stripe Hayes dig himself into a fan hole last couple weeks, trying to, you know, do his normal rate the game thing, world's worst MMO or whatever he calls it. Got himself in a little trouble. I got my hits in. I did EverQuest, and then I was on an old easy board for the wizard class because I was just like a wizard main, great wizard. And one of our guys, Whiz Bang Dusty Boots, made a big old like 20-page write-up on World of Warcraft. And my ex-wife, the mother of my precious children, she hated EverQuest. She liked MMOs. So we went over and played that for a while. And then about 2008, I just kind of gave up on MMOs altogether, except for just a little bit of time and some stuff here and there. Secret World was a standout for me. Really loved that whole classless system back before it was Secret World Legends. And then as soon as Conan came out, I jumped into that because I'm a huge fan of that kind of fantasy. That kind of, I don't know, Bronze Age, I guess you'd call it. Something keep disarming me? What's the story? What happened to my gun? Did I just mess around and talk too much while I was playing and I dropped my favorite gun? Mr. Lothar! Yeah, I need to figure out what the hell's going on. I need to figure out what's going on, man. I think I might have screwed up. Or got a bug. So weird. Yeah, zero guidance in EverQuest, Lothar. I mean, there was a little bit on places like Graps and... What was the name of the Thieves one? That was a good one, too. Easy Board, man. That was back in the day. But to give you an idea, I played as a raid wizard, and I was a coattail rider, because I only got into the guild I was in because I had this good friend, Jennifer Ilaria. She was in this killer, like, Uber raid guild. Long time around... Shadows of Luckland. She got me in, and we did Plains of Power, which was a blast. 72-man raids, you know, the whole thing, right? Got my epic, got my staff with a 4, got my concussion staff. And then Omens of War and all that stuff came out, and I kind of lost interest, moved over to WoW because that's where the mother of my children wanted to go. Stuck around there till about 2008, and then that was pretty much it for my traditional MMO career. And, you know, work and stuff didn't really facilitate too much of that kind of thing anyway, but... Here we are now. And they call these kind of games MMOs. They tried to call Dune an MMO for a while. They're not calling it that anymore. I think they're calling it a social survival action... marketing, man. So this is my oasis in the desert. It's not much, but it's mine. God. I think I really need to find out what happened to my gun. That is definitely not it. And neither is that. 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 Or that. Yeah, guys, it's not here. Huh. I suppose I'll have to make another. Kind of sucks. Yeah, go ahead and scrap that. I can use a grenade launcher anyway. Guns. Oh, I gotta put the gunsmith on. Well, that's a screw up to do on a 76 stream, isn't it? Look at all those level ups I gotta do. So I gotta tell you guys, I love 76, love the community, love everything about the game. Been playing it since it launched. My least favorite thing in the entire world is going through that level up process once you're past 100 or so and you're just breaking down cards. So boring. Not fun. Okay, that's fine. We don't really care though. You can craft tier 3 plans. Stabilize for a second. What is it called that I need now? I'm so confused, man. What is happening? Guys, what did I do? I need gunsmith rank 5 for that. Which is an intelligence perk card, right? Or am I wearing it? It's just not rank 5. How did I make that gun before? Or did I have Big Bubbleonia make it for me? Whoops. Yeah, gunsmith rank 3. Son of a gun. And various other things that I could say to kick myself while I'm down. Alright. I guess we're going to have to put some points into gunsmith. If we want to make this happen. Don't really like it, though. Can't say I enjoy it. That's not a good thing. Gunsmith. Get over here and make me an actual gun. What's up? I must have had Big Bubble make me that gun because I don't even think I have. Yeah, I can make a minigun. Well, I can worry about some kind of meta thingamajig some other time. For now, I just need a gun. Let's switch to modify. Thank you very little. Add legendary mods, because we must. Hunters. Oh my god. Look at this trash, you guys. 25% damage while aiming. Plus 3 charisma. Oof. Man, that is some garbage. Let's see, what do I got here that I could use? What do I got? Capacity 2000. Yeah, it was, Lothar. It was way the exit for a lot of us. I know some people stuck around. I have a few friends that, to this day, still play that game. But lots more just disappeared into the woodwork, which kind of sucks because we had this huge guild, and, you know, it is what it is. But the cool thing about it was, so I spent, and man, you guys got to understand, I was like already like 29 when this was going on, right? I wasn't like a kid at all. I had kids, you know, they were just born, and or the first one was anyway. You know, and a job at the phone company doing telephony and engineering and that type of stuff. And by night, you know, after the wife went to bed or while she was doing something else, I would play EverQuest. And I was in this guild, and boy, I thought we were the stuff, right? I thought we were like this Uber guild was just, you know, had it going on. And the funny part about it was we were doing all the planes of power, like god slaying stuff. And I didn't have like an attitude about it like on some forums or something. It wasn't really like that, but I was like, man, we're doing this and blah 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 and this and that. What do you guys think? Anti-armor out of what I got, or two-shot, double my damage? I think probably anti-armor for now. Who gives a shit, right? Do you really? You have characters on Fury on a Vi? Nice. I think I have like a level 20 there or something. I played on Druzilro, which I think is Zegeny now. They blended them together. But, yeah, so we were running around and we were doing all this stuff, and we were fighting with this other guild all the time. They were called Syndicate of the Gods. And I know you remember, Lothar, but back in those days, like, it took 45 minutes sometimes to set up for a big 72-man raid to kill one of these gods. And so they would swoop in and steal our god. You know, first to engage gets the loot, that kind of thing. Or we would do it to them. There's all that drama, right? Well, it turned out there was another guild on our server called Haas. Like Haas Cartwright. And they had done it like 3 months before everybody. But they were never seen. You never saw them in any of the, like Plane of Knowledge or any of the cities or anything. They didn't hang out. They weren't super visible. They were probably in constant anonymous mode is what it was. But so they were like the server Uber guild that was just invisible. Like the badasses that just nobody knew about. So meanwhile, number 2 and number 3 were constantly duking it out. And I was part of number 2. And only really got in because my friend Jen got me in and spoke for me. And I went through the whole trial process and the 90 days probation. And you know how it goes. It was fun. You were on Bristlebane? Yeah, my friend Nine Toes played on Bristle, I think. And I only knew him because we posted the same forums for the same class stuff, the Rogue and the Wizard. So that's how you knew people on other servers, because it's not like you could play with them or anything. Monk and Druid. So my dad, who's like 82 now, he's the one that got me into this game. He was a druid. He doesn't play, PC games anymore. He has his little tablet and he farts around on that. But he's the one that got me into it. And then after that, I went back and I played like your Wing Commanders and some of the 90s stuff I missed out on. But I was too busy trying to be a rock and roller. I didn't even know there was such thing as video games. Then I got married and I was like, man, I got some free time. Believe it or not. It wasn't until the kids got to be toddlers and in school that free time kind of dried up. So we're anti-armor, and yeah, that's good, because that sucked, and Hitman's is... Or damage to animals. That's terrible. We're not really a VATS build. Vital. I suppose it's kind of the best of what I've got. Charisma. Wow. It's probably all I've got. And whatever the hell this is. Encirclers? Have you guys seen this one? I know it's not the meta. For sure. But it's like, I guess if legit I was really a tank and I was doing melee and I was wading into the middle of packs, this might be kind of cool because it's plus 10% damage for each combat target around you. But I can't imagine using it, You know, just running around in power armor firing a minigun. That seems kind of goofy. But I guess I can put it on there for now. Because who gives a shit? They drop like candy in raids, so... Okay. This will get me through the night, man. Oh, I really should put like the... Real quick. I gotta put some, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I guess I'll keep that on hand in case I drop this gun like an idiot. That is so weird that that's gone. Standard barrel? No. Accelerated does what? Fire rate goes up. Okay, gotcha. Ultrasight. No, I don't have the ammunition for that. I think we'll just leave that the way it is. We'll put some gunner sights on there because I think that's pretty much the best I can do. We'll put a shredder on there because that looks cool and the bashing damage is better. We're off to the races. I guess I might as well buff up while I'm here. Oh god, eviction notice is running low. No time to buff now. Gentlemen, ladies. Eviction notice is up. You know what we have to do. Yeah, I loved EverQuest. I don't miss it. I kind of broke myself of that habit 10, 15 years ago. I went back and tried to play it. Ran around, saw the sights, and I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like I'm missing anything with this. But every once in a while, a good MMO type game is fun. Like I said, I loved the Secret War for about a year. And then the writing was, by then, on the wall. Nobody was doing the PvP, which was really awesome, I thought. But the hell do I know, so... Oh, Mr. Dean. You know what I didn't do? I did not grab ammunition. It's going to be a very lame trip to, how far do I have to get to put this out? Further, I guess. Further than that. Even further. My God. I don't like you. Stop shooting at me. Damn it, I need ammo. Gonna have to do for now. And, you know, I know some people consider, like, Fallout 76 to be like an MMO or the new Dune game or Conan even. And they are, kind of. But not exactly. And probably a good thing, too, honestly. Keep it running. Not usually a problem anymore now that we've got ghouls. There's usually plenty of... Before, when I was exclusively playing Big Bubble, I definitely stayed the hell away from that as a bloodied character. Oh boy. Sir, this is a Wendigos. What are you doing? Oh no! Super mutant ball down, go boom! They literally spawning in this like trap stuff? That's funny. Eat lead, muty filth. But I am super looking forward to Dune, and I am hoping that I get into the open beta. I've put in for it. Hit about 50 hours in that press and content creator beta, which was just freaking awesome. My son came out while he was still living here a couple weeks ago when that was going on, and he looked over my shoulder. He was filling up the water at the water jug thing over here, and he was like, "What the hell is that?" He was looking at a sandworm that was breaching the sand, and I'm like, "That's a sandworm." He goes, "Can you fight it?" I'm like, "No, dude, it's like an environmental hazard." And he goes, "That thing's bigger than anything in Monster Hunter." Which is like the biggest compliment you can get from my son, because he's a huge Monster Hunter fan, so. Like, them worms are no joke, folks. Shai-Halou. You really need to up the spawn rate of this place. It's kind of insane. Mommy, I want Shai-Halou. We've got Shai-Halou at home. Nothing will ever take the place of my Fallout, obviously. I hope I get to go back to Good Springs this year for the Fallout thing. Done that a couple times. Lots of fun. Really cool people. Money's a little tighter now than it was, but you know, we'll see. Always gonna be a Fallout boy. But I am a sucker for good fun calm games, so. Shai-Halou on tap. Nice. Yes. Better keep it on tap too, because you don't want to take it with you. Oh boy. Had a couple close calls with the worm. Dungeons were fun. There's a couple of different types of dungeons. I forget what they call them. Imperial testing stations, I think it was called. Did that one with my friend Rinpale, who's, you know, a big content creator dude. And that was a blast. Combat looked kind of janky at first, but turned out to just be a lot of fun. Slow blade pierces the shield, Ram. You know how it goes. I got to the point where I was just opening up with like a shotgun blast to stagger. Once they were staggered, stick my K-knife right between their ribs and just hold it there. Didn't always get them first try, but it is an effective way to break those shields. Good times. Yeah! Yeah, Rinpale, I've been following Rinpale since... I think he was probably monetized, but it was way early on. And we played together. We played World of Warcraft together. I was an officer in his guild. We played Dune together, obviously. Enshrouded, did an entire playthrough of Enshrouded. He's a good guy. Funny as hell. Yeah, you know how you have your Ram theme song, right? So I made him a song for his band Hammer of Justice. Because he was, you know, he was playing Dragon Age and that kind of stuff and getting a lot of trolls and bullshit. So he'd bring the band Hammer down and rock that song. It was fun. But he's a good dude. He's an old head, man, and a homesteader too, which is cool. Lives down in Mexico. Makes it work, you know. Just broke 50,000 subscribers. I'm super stoked for him. Very proud. Not that I had anything to do with it, you know, but I mean, I'm like proud of him for. But he's like a multi-game kind of streamer. He plays the shit out of just about anything that's kind of semi-story based. You know, whereas I'm more of a. I like Fallout. But he puts out, I don't know, man, like 8-10 videos a day, breaks them down, you know, the whole bit, like a pro. It's really cool. Just a real sweetheart. Don't tell him I said that, because he'll probably slap me, but, you know. He invited me to play with him in the Dune Creator Beta. He got to bring a friend, so I was his buddy. It was just a freaking blast. So I'm crossing my fingers and toes that I get in for this open beta thing. God, that's a lot of junk. I guess I'll probably have to give it a real look-see in here in a second. Am I over-cucumbered? I feel like messing with this food thing right now. Seems super boring. Eat a perfect bubble gum. There we go. Oh, the dogs are up. Yeah, he plays them all. Right now he's doing Oblivion, which I would totally stream, except for I have it on Xbox, and for some reason I can't get OBS to display it properly, and I'm sure it's totally user error. But once I figure that out, but yeah, he's playing that one, and he's playing Days Gone, which I never played before, and that has been a blast to watch him play that. That looks like a fun-ass game. It's an older game, but, you know. Something else, too, I forget. But he kind of rotates through them. Tomorrow's May the 4th be with you. So I'm sure Rinpale will all day long be doing Star Wars content. I don't blame him. I could do like SWOTOR, but I don't really have any other Star Wars stuff downloaded anyway that I could do, so I'll probably just enjoy watching other people throughout the day celebrate May the 4th. You've been watching Block 9 play DLC for Days Gone? Yeah, it looks super fun. Like, I don't know how I missed it, because it's a post-apocalyptic thing. And that's not always a guarantee for me, because part of the appeal to Fallout is the humor, the full setting, you know, the music, the retrofuturism, that kind of jazz age thing. So, you know, I don't always get into, like, just the really gritty, it's a nuclear apocalypse thing. Not that there's anything wrong with those games at all. It's just not really my thing. But this one looks really cool. The motorcycle, that whole kind of mechanic there looks just badass. So I'm going to have to try that sometime. Nice. Nice. Well, maybe it'll go on sale or something, you know, and I could pick it up for Steam. Because, is it on Steam or is it just a PlayStation thing? Because he has all three, so I don't know. If it's just a PlayStation thing, I'm over encumbered. Okay. That's that done. Do I have enough room in my box to stash a bunch of this crap, or should I just start breaking it down here? I think I'll just start breaking it down here. I don't think I have any more room to turn stuff in today anyway. Bolstering, You're Gone, Chameleon, Raider, nah. Wood, definitely gone. Crowd control. I used to rock the shotgun build on this character when I first made him. No longer. Exterminator's leather, yeah. Permanent power armor build, no need for any of that. Ghoul Slayer, give me a break. Robot, yeah. Mutant Slaying Excavator. No, I kind of like the Ultrasight, so let's break this down, see if we get any good mods out of it. Raider, clearly gone. I really need to put oh, so it is on Steam. Perfect. Yeah, $12. That's no big deal, really. It's $12, but like lunch nowadays, right? Yeah, I really like the excavator, but I need to put on like a custom power armor paint or something on it so it doesn't keep showing up in my new all the time. What a hassle, Todd. Come on, man. I have deleted my own chess piece more than once in the last 2 months since I started this character, so. Gotta be careful. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, Rams. I appreciate you. You have an awesome night. Hey, and have a good move, too, dude. Seriously. Hope you have some good help close by that could help you out. Because I know moving is a hassle. But it sounds like it's a good thing for you. So. Much love, brother. Get out of here. Looking forward to it, dude. Seriously. Just watch your back and stuff. I have a old man back, so moving is always a scary word for me, but I know you'll be okay. This sounds like an awesome move for you. So just, you know, we'll see you when you get back. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Report back to Shin and Romani. I guess that's what we're doing. The Brotherhood's always looking for good stuff. We're like pickier gang. We only scavenge the hot tech.
Sit back and wait for people to die before sending out our forces? We have to act now.
Romani and I
This is far more important than a patrol. We're talking about people's lives. What do you need, Initiate?
Well, Initiate Dorsey sent me, and there have been super mutant attacks across Appalachia.
You see, we've wasted time sitting on our thumbs already.
I didn't think this would happen so soon.
Man, I could tell by Shin's eyebrows he enjoys sitting on his thumbs.
Can't let the mutants run rampant.
Just saying.
But I will lead a squad personally.
He
to
looks
track
pissed
down
off
the
all the time.
And where do you plan to look? Spending time on a meaningless chase will leave countless homesteads unprotected against the mutants.
Well, Foundation thinks the mutants are coming from the uncanny caverns.
Then that's where we're headed.
You're splitting our forces, Shin. Isn't that exactly what you wanted to avoid?
So long as the rest of the initiates stay here, Fort Atlas will be well defended. It takes two to create a conflict, Romani. You're gonna have to make some compromises from now on. We don't have any more time to waste. Initiate, I need you to brief Initiates Norland and Houston to come along on this mission. You're coming too.
All
It'll
right.
be a good opportunity to show Romani's favorite how things should be done.
Ooh. I'll go brief the Initiates.
They should be here in Fort Atlas. Keep the introduction short. We need to get to the caverns as soon as possible.
All right, good. Good. Okay. Oh, did I ever change back my cards?
Can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Stabilized? Eh. I don't know, man. I don't want to mess with cards right now. Okay, so. Where are these initiates?
All these new initiates. I need a third scribe just to keep the scrolls up to date.
Hey, Norland. Stop dancing around and respond to my A. Really? What is happening?
Ad Victorium Initiate, what can I do for you?
Night Shin is sending us on a mission to track down super mutants. Meet me at the Uncanny Caverns.
You can count on me. I'll report there immediately.
Good man.
Can't follow her now.
Alright, and there's one more. They appear to be down in the basement. Somebody get this stinking thing out of here. Down we go. Once again, the wrong way. Never gonna get that right. You up here? What's happening? Maybe? I'm so confused. Oh, Initiate Houston. God, where is this person? This place is a freaking maze, man. You gotta be kidding me.
Too bad this observatory's so busted up.
Doing beast of burden. I am not seeing how to reach this person, man. It's like no fun and stuff. Yeah, through here, right? That doesn't go anywhere. That's the level they're on. This is so weird. What am I missing? If I go up these steps... Just no. Oh, Fallout 76. Don't ever change. Somewhere through here, maybe? No, it really wants me to be in Port Atlas proper. This amazingly compelling gameplay brought to you by Totally Lost. It's not just the Lost, it's the Totally Lost. Another innovation by Robco. Now this is deeply uncool and confusing. Just a little crazy making. That is out. I'll be damned. Wait, isn't there like a place where there's some kids? Yeah, over here.
The chain that binds.
The chain that binds. That was a New Vegas thing only. What are you talking about?
What is she?
Yeah, Houston, that's what I was doing. Sneaking up on you. In a ton of power armor. Get a grip. No. No. Oh, she's adorable. Well, I tell you what, this is a video game, so I'm going to make you a promise I can't keep. Don't worry.
No need to be nervous. I'm just being called in for my first ever field mission.
See if anyone needs help with anything.
Led by my mission. I don't know what I'm doing, and I won't know what I'm doing in front of him. Not only am I probably going to die, I'll look stupid doing it. Yeah. No need to be nervous. Nope.
She's a little chatty. Yeah. Yeah, ad Victorium sounds funny with a question mark after it. Ad Victorium? Maybe? I don't know. It's something like that. Some kind of Victorium. Not really sure. Super scary. And show me on the map. I have never been there on this character. Well, what do you know? Very good, very good. All right, so I guess we will run over there from Lewisburg. Aww. Little dog meat. Such a cute little guy. mean like that? Hit it hard and fast like that? Because, you know what? Can do. Where is this crazy caverns type place? Over here. Wait, does that count as a... Really should do an operation, I guess. Yes, see, now I can see which events count as... Get those 2 out of 3 for those level ups on my, where am I at on the scoreboard? I want to get to 150 so I can buy a shitload of perk coins. Seasons. I am at... I have no freaking idea. 124 out of 100. Alright, so I need 26 levels before the season ends in order to spend those 1,200 perk coins on good stuff. Greetings, mole brothers. You need more lead in your diet. 4 out of 5 dentists approve. Oh yeah, 96 meters. Here we go. right, Betty, ram it down. No. Sushi. Ad Victorium. Yep, super understood and stuff. So let's go.
Copy.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Just stay behind the people in power armor using. Breathe. Aim for center mass. Squeeze. Check your targets. That's one for the Brotherhood. All right. Speak to Shin. You would think. You know what? It's still too early to judge, though. We just barely breached the entrance.
Hey, look. We could take a team photo. The Fort Atlas spelunkers, ready for action.
Stay focused, Houston. This is no time for jokes.
Initiate normal. Follow his lead.
Right. Sorry. Never mind.
She's trying to control her breathing, dumbass. But you're right. Slightly outside of standard military discipline. Hello? Touche. Right.
Regroup here.
You for real? God, Shem wants to talk again?
This appears to be a dead end.
Well, we got floaters, so...
Take the far side.
Initiative, Norland. Be sure not to miss anything.
I'll try my best. I mean, I'll be thorough, Knight, sir.
Yeah, that would be bad. I'm gonna go ahead and call that foreshadowing. Ow. I think I was wearing power armor.
I mean, I trust you, but I figure I probably...
Yeah. search for a way through that away. Norland's over here taking the initiative. Jesus. Houston spotted some dynamite. I think we got this.
Anything to report?
Yeah. While you were just standing around, I found 2 holes in the wall. Hey, Ewok, welcome back.
Initiate Norland.
I'm babysitting Knight Houston and
Radio contact. Pull back as
trying to put up with, or initiate
May be eager to serve the Brotherhood.
Houston and trying to put up with shit here. He's just, he's got a poor attitude, man. You know what I'm saying?
Roger. I'll make the Brotherhood proud, sir.
You mean all by yourselves? Okay. Got it. I mean, yes, sir.
Stay with me and find a way to clear the cave in.
Okay.
Don't do anything reckless. I need all of us to get out of here in one piece.
There's some dynamite over here. Show me. Or not. Hey, luck. You see that, Ewok? I Fonzied that. Made a door. Poor Ewok's like, what the fuck is a Fonzie? Yeah, I can't hurt you. Oh, you're down, but you're not out.
Brother. Bloody hell.
You think? Could definitely be bad. We just sent 2 completely unarmored initiates down here through another crack in the wall. Jackass. You should have all went in together through that door. You're a terrible leader and a horrible friend. God, I have to speak to him again outside the cave? Oh, brother. Man, I'm glad I picked Paladin Romani.
Those mutants must have gotten
Yeah. No shit. All right. Good man. I'm glad that you at least recognize that. Well, let's go find him. All right, Knight Floby. Let's do this. Bet he's fun at parties, huh? Hey, what's going on? Where is everybody? Shit. Did I run right past him? That you'd never lose a soldier in battle? To be a shit commander. Damn right. Houston, we have a problem. It's not you. Chest for this guy. The trigger trap. I don't think so. Bet you $10 she squeezed through here.
Initiate Hugh.
Wow, that's a weird delay.
Wait! Don't come any closer! I triggered some kind of trap. If I move, then just get away from here. I can't let anyone else.
My armor can take the blast.
No! No!
Jesus, Shed.
No way all of this happened because of me. I won't run away anymore. I won't.
Well, that was fairly heroic.
We have to fight.
Kind of stupid, since I could have walked up to it and disarmed it, but you know, whatever. Super mutants! Run away! I like their war paint, though. That's different. Like some mutants with a tribal identity. That's cool. Listen. You gotta go. And that, my friends, was that. Oh yeah! Where's Shin? There we go.
Don't worry about me. The power armor isn't just for show.
Yeah, I know, dude. I wear it too.
Without the power armor, you'd be dead. I'm so sorry.
This isn't the time for apologies. Put your training to work.
Right. You're right. I need to check their vitals.
We can't let this distract us from the mission. While Initiate Houston is busy, you need to search the area. Find out if this is truly the source of the attacks. I suspect we haven't killed our last mutants yet.
Well, with any luck.
Be thorough. All this gore could easily cover up something important.
What if there was a dead-ass mutant and his name was Budo? Have you combed the desert? We ain't found shit. Can't get through there. Pretty sure this is the way we came in. I'm gonna save the president. Oh, what do we have here? Some kind of vault dweller. Wait a minute, I'm some kind of vault dweller. Well, I tell you what. If the camera stops going crazy, I'll show it to you.
Pip-Boy.
Maybe the mutants ate a vault dweller. Sorry. That was insensitive. I'm glad it wasn't you.
We should have Scribe Valdez determine the origin of the Pip-Boy. Maybe the mutants took up residence in a vault. Go ahead and take the Pip-Boy tour. Initiate Houston will patch me up here before we return to Fort Atlas. And we'll give Initiate Norland a proper burial. Good work. We fought in honorable service to the Brotherhood. All of us. Ad Victorium.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you kind of made up for it there at the end, although that was... God, over cucumbered again. I really need to stop being such a loot goblin Ewok. It's seriously unwise. No, I'm Brotherhood. I guess. I mean, I had to unlock the Enclave, but... Too many cucumbers make some pickles. What we need is a good, like, picture of a submarine sandwich with nothing but, like, 4 inches of cucumbers jammed between 2 sides of bread. There's a meme in there somewhere. But old guys can't meme, so you'll have to go on without me. Sounds like Subway. I've actually had a Subway sandwich where there was a little too much cucumber on it. It was like, okay, calm down. Yeah, give me a large cucumber. No cheese, no sauce. Oh, gee, mister, wouldn't you rather have a veggie? Right?
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Oh my god.
Please
Citizens!
exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Savage
Thank
Divide.
you for your cooperation.
Ah, they're gonna do whatchamacallit. Nice. Nice. I have to find a way to uncucumber myself. So. I can't be asked to worry about that right now. Hey, Span! How you doing? I am just story leveling an event doing stuff on my new power armor character, which is... I think he's like level 152 or something now. He's getting there. Mostly I just want to do as many events as I possibly can because I'm a level 124, 125 on the scope board, and I want to buy a bunch of stuff off the second bonus page. So, you know. We can get rid of that, because that's crap. We can get rid of that, because who cares? We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Right. And we can go to Scribe Valdez. And have her examine this Pip-Boy. Probably just in time to join that event in progress after the nuke drops. How cool is that? Span, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by my stream. I appreciate it. Marsha. I will. I'll go look for Marsha. No problem. Ben, is it your stream still running? I am totally on that on my phone. I can feel the love. Okay, we're gonna rescue Marsha, but first we're gonna go kill Earl, or at least help. Her magic 8-ball is the perfection. Gotcha. Noted. Yeah, we still don't have a... You guys, would you please stop? Thank you. Are you just not getting enough attention, or what's the story? Those are Daddy's legs. Monsters. I'll scratch your ears. You can't stop me. Poor guys, I'm totally talking to my dogs. Wish you could see them. Maybe I'll set up a dog camera someday. Dog camera? No, not hardest. Colossal problem. Thank you. Here we come, walking down the street. It's gonna be truly colossal. Let's check the health and safety of my weapons. You know, I'm pretty damn sure I changed all of those effects I'm telling you, you guys, this game is bugged to hell. I lost my 3-star legendary 50 cal during the queen fight about an hour ago. Just gone. Not broken, just gone. Then I made this and I changed it to anti-armor. And I changed all the stars. Let me see something. If I changed it, shouldn't that be gone? Nope, anti-armor's still there. What happened? Did it... I know I changed it because it made the chunk sound and, like, was anti-armor on my screen. Something's fishy in La La Land. Kalosha Simulator. Hey, you know, you gotta look out for the things you gotta look out for. That door needs to remain unlocked during business hours, sir. They are adorable. The girls are sisters from the same litter. Melissa picked them up on a Freaky Friday. Adopt one, get another one free. I swear to God, that's a thing. At the Dumb Friends League. 10, 12 years ago? Gotta be 12 years ago, because... Anyway. They are adorable. Ow. We call them holy terrorists. They're kind of like a Yorkie Corgi something mix. About 25 pounds of pure crazy, adorable teeth and claws and scruff. What the hell? I hope they don't do that with children, too. Not that I'm aware of, but I gotta be honest, I raised a couple of kids on my own. I've never been to adopt children, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But I'm pretty sure they probably don't do that. Well, maybe they should, you know. But yeah, Freaky Friday. Picked up 2 sisters from the same litter. How crazy is that? They're adorable. One is named Avery, and Avery, we call her Hobo Baggins, actually. The reason why is because the first year that Mel and I were together, that was the first year she had him. Avery went on a walkabout, made it all the way through the neighborhood and up a freeway on-ramp, got picked up by a hairdresser and driven all the way down south side of town. She finally saw all of my frantic social media posts about the missing dog, called us up, we got her back, and she's been a home buddy ever since. So she went on her big adventure, you know, like Frodo. And that was it. One and done. Just adorable. Ah! I'm running because I'm scared. Don't you have legs? I know you have legs. There we go. Yes! Yes, Mr. Earl! Yeah, so she did her big adventure, and she's been, I'll stay at home even if the door is open kind of gal ever since. Darby was never much of a runner. He's perfectly happy to be here where the bread is buttered and the treats are yummy and, you know. But Hobo Baggins definitely had her one big adventure. And I respect the hustle. I really do. That same year, she also got me hit by a car. It was a very low-speed collision, but I was chasing her because she got out, and I thought the car had slowed down and was stopping, But it was just slowing down, and I ran out in front of it. Knocked me over. I don't know, about 15 miles an hour. Still got the dog back. But Melissa and I just started dating at the time, and there was no way in hell I was going to let her dog get out. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. I am very glad that she is a home buddy now. Because I don't think I could handle getting hit by another car. Getting a little old for that shit. And I'm not even old, but I'm old enough to not get hit by cars if I can avoid it. I said sit down, sir. No, it was a very low-speed collision. Enough to knock me over, but thankfully, no worse. And I don't really remember, but I think she stopped running after that. Was like, hey, you want to pick me up and carry me home now? Why, you little IOTA? Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Where's out? Oh. But yeah, I've always been a dog person. Love cats, love dogs, anything really. You know, honestly, lizards, whatever. But always been a dog person. I had a Brody dog. You know the type, tennis ball chaser. When I first met Melissa. Where the hell am I going? Did I go the wrong way? I'm gonna follow old boy like he knows what he's doing, because if he doesn't, we're both in big trouble. But yeah, he was more of a medium-sized dog. You know, like one of those lab kind of ball chasers. And these were little dogs, and I was kind of leery at first. I mean, they were dogs, so I loved them anyway, but it was weird, you know? And next thing you know, fooled around, fell in love with her and her dogs, which is perfect. Like, you can't ask for a better fate, so... Why do I keep coming back to the same damn place over and over again? Am I an idiot? Probably an idiot. Damn it, old boy, I trusted you. You let me down, bro. I made it! Bubbleonia 1, Earl's collapsing mine 0. Taught you how to swim with the accidental tail swipe. I love it. Dogs are the freaking best. Well, all right. Melissa loves cats too, but listen, we get coyotes here, and she had some cats before she met me, and they were indoor-outdoor, you know, and it's tough. It's a tough thing to have a cat wander off and not come back. It's part of the game if you're going to let it be indoor-outdoor, which obviously is not recommended necessarily. I'm not advocating for that, but, you know, but she's also really allergic to cats. So we got the dogs. in a perfect world, you know, might have both. I'm not sure the house is big enough for that. These girls are pretty feisty. But yeah. But love them both. For totally different reasons, too. Dogs and cats are just, like, completely different. People meme on that all the time, but it's just, so true, you know? But all furry things need love. That's my opinion. Sticking to it. T-bone. I love it. Oh my god. That's adorable. Definitely T-bone you right into a lake. Oh, no, no. Okay. Your cat was T-boned. Oh, okay. Cat came back after 4 months. Oh my god. So you were already like, man, that cat is gone. This sucks. Like mourning and everything. Well, I'm so glad your cat came back because that is a beautiful story. Could have turned out not so great, but okay, Valdez. I think we're gonna pop back over in here, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I usually do about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. I'm trying to build up a little longer, but with my back, it's hard to sit very long. And I'm starting to feel it. I need to get up and walk around for a bit. Bats Vixen taught me how to set up scenes so that I could do like a be right back. Take like 5 minutes here or there. We're going to try to put that together this week. So. White tea on one back leg. Yeah. That'll do it. Gray, black, and white kitty. Oh my god. I used to have an orange cat. You know orange cats, right? They have a reputation. Many, many, many years ago, before my kids were born, like in the mid-90s, when I was a full-time rock and roll dude. And his name was Yodo, like Yoda. But he was the most clever animal ever, just insanely clever. And he used to, like, love to bed down on a bookcase that I had right by the front door of my apartment. And if anybody came into the house and they were wearing a hat, he'd reach over and just knock it off. And of course, being from Hollywood, like most of my friends, they had seen animals. But this was a pretty big orange cat. So they were like, oh my god, is that a bobcat? Like every time, it was the funniest shit. Of course, nothing like a bobcat, obviously. But, you know, he'd reach out and knock a hat off your head like a bobcat. So, good stuff. Yeah, orange cats they're clowns. I love it. I miss that energy so much. But the little black and white ones and the gray kitties, they all have like a great vibe. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get too esoteric or spiritual or anything, but I truly believe that animals have like they have like an oversoul that represents the whole species, like the spirit of the cat, like, you know, native people would think of. And then they have an individual spirit too and personality, which is kind of cool. But you get an orange cat, you know what you're getting, because an orange cat is an orange cat, even if they're very different from one another. And the same thing goes for holy terrierists. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Derby. Yeah, baby. You want a treat? Daddy will be done in just a second. We'll get you a treat. Yeah. So I'll take a picture of him, put him on Bats and Coffee's Discord. So, but anyway, super nice talking to you, Ewok. Love to see you. Thanks so much for stopping in. Super awesome. I appreciate you so much. Spin, I appreciate you. I think I'm still actually, what do they call it? Lurking? I'm lurking on Spin's channel still. Ram earlier. Obviously, let's see. Mr. Lothar talking about EverQuest with me. Always kick ass. Demon stopped in to say hello. just a bunch of peeps. I love you all. Keep playing the Fallouts and keep being awesome to each other. And we'll see you next time.